I'm Sofia Bernardi, mindset and business coach supporting ambitious new and rising coaches plus service-based businesses to master their mindset, create an aligned and profitable strategy, and grow a six-figure business using the Rising Coach method. I built a multi-six-figure business by the age of 24, and in this podcast, I will teach you the psychology, strategy, and energetics to do the same. Let's dive in. Hello and welcome to another episode of Rising Coaches with Sofia Bernardi. Now, just before we get into this week's episode, I want to let you know that tomorrow I am running the How to Run a Money-Making Challenge free challenge. I've even uploaded this episode a day early so that you have that final opportunity to jump on board if you would like to learn how to run a free challenge or event that blows up your coaching business to consistent 10K months. So if that's something you're wanting to do, there is a registration link below. I would love for you to click that, pop in your details, and then you will be notified with the replay and or the link to watching this challenge live. And it's going to teach you exactly the framework that I've used that supported me to grow to over $500,000 in under 3 years. So it's completely free. I'm so excited. If you've ever been to a challenge or an event of mine, you will know that I don't do it in halves at all. I go all in, and we have hundreds of you coming, and I'm so excited and beyond grateful. So yep, I was just on my 2-hour walk this morning and I was like, I need to drop an episode a day earlier to just give people that final opportunity if you haven't yet heard about this challenge and you want to be a part of it. It's going to be so much fun and I'm just so excited. So make sure you register now and then come back to listening to this episode. But this episode's really going to be great for you because I'm going to be showing you the mistakes that you might be making that's actually costing you clients and therefore getting to those consistent 10K months and beyond. So if you're not quite at that point in your business, or you feel like you're missing opportunities where you could be attracting and converting more ideal clients, then this episode is going to be for you. So let's get into it. Like I was saying, I was on my morning walk this morning and I was thinking about, a lot of the things that I hear in the online space and with clients and things like that, and just, common conversations that I'm hearing. And what I'm noticing is a lot of the time when people aren't sure why they're not signing more clients, why they're not making money, they get really confused because they're like, well, I'm posting consistently. I'm posting heaps of content, I should be making money. And this is a mistake because just posting content is not enough these days to make money as a coach. And so if that's your mentality that you just need to tick that off your to-do list and do a post every day or do a post, a few times a week, that's going to be costing you money because there's so much more that goes into it, right? And that's really what I want to talk about today. And just to be transparent, I have not planned anything about this episode. It was just something that came up for me on my walk and I'm like, I really need to speak into this. So the biggest mistake that I see coaches who are showing up and not making money, the biggest mistake that I see is that they don't have a client attraction strategy. They're just posting content, on their niche, and they're doing that consistently, but more from the lens of like, I just need to do this to sign clients, and they're not really being strategic about the energy behind it and really bringing people to them and giving people a reason to take action. Because the thing is, when you're just posting content, you are in competition with everyone else that your ideal client is following on their social media. You're just another post that they scroll by unless you really do something or say something or show something that gets them to stop scrolling. And yes, content alone can do that, but what really gets people into action and makes you stand out from everyone else is when you have an opportunity for them that's going to add more value and transformation than the average coach out there. And this is where running challenges and events really comes in. This is a strategy that I have been doing from day one in my business, and out of all of the strategies that I've done and learned and applied and gone all in on, this strategy is the one that has been the most sustainable, the most enjoyable, and the most beneficial, right? And the cool thing is that it's been supportive of me for me, should I say, in every stage of business. So from day one in my business, I ran a 5-day challenge in my Facebook group and I signed my first clients from that. And now 3.5 years later, like running a $40,000 to $80,000 per month business right now, these challenges and events continue to support me. And this is why you see the best of the best coaches out there, such as Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, Russell Brunson, Denise Duffield Thomas, like all of these people running challenges, running events, right? And that is what I now specialize in and support my clients to do, because when you master this, you stand out. You build a community, you establish expertise and authority, you attract ideal clients, right? You nurture current relationships, you increase your visibility and brand awareness, you get to do what you love, which raises your frequency, which magnetizes more people to you. You get to showcase your coaching style. It creates content for you. It increases your sales and scales your business, right? There are so many benefits from running challenges and events in ways that content just can't cut it anymore on its own. And you will see coaches out there saying that TikTok is the way to grow your business and Reels is the way to grow your business, and they're not wrong. Those things absolutely can attract people and convert people. But what you will also see those experts doing when they really want to have a big launch and sign multiple clients is they run a challenge, they run an event. Just look at people's strategy. You'll see all of the people that you really look up to that use attraction and conversion strategies, meaning like they don't rely on a referral-based business, for example, they are running challenges and events, okay, on top of their amazing content strategy, right? So content alone is a big mistake when it comes to signing new clients. Like, it will get you the client here and there. It'll, very slowly nurture your current audience. But if you want to bring large amounts of people in, you want to nurture large amounts of people, and you want to convert large amounts of people all at once, which makes so much sense, and have those big cash months such as 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100K months and beyond. It's so not limited to that. For example, Russell Brunson, he's, famous for creating ClickFunnels, which, is automated webinars, otherwise known as running virtual events, right? And so you can do this live, you can do this in person, or you can make it automated. And that's what I mean by it's so scalable across any level and stage in business, and why you see the best of the best doing it, right? So anyways, my point is with Russell Brunson, like, he'll run an event and make millions of dollars from one event, right? Because it's so scalable. And I really just wanted to chat into this today so that you can really see that if you are ticking your goals of doing a post, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and you're wondering why you're not signing clients, there's probably a reason for that. Well, there is a reason for that. There's never no reason, right? And so one, the quality of your messaging absolutely matters. The time and the place and, who you're speaking to and where you're posting that content, all of that sort of stuff can matter, right? But if we want to really prompt our audience into action, we need to give them a reason to. Everyone has busy lives. They have so much on their plate, so many options to choose from, that it's taking people longer and longer to buy these days. The sales process is absolutely changing in this industry as more coaches and service providers come into the space. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, but you need to be able to adapt. And so if you want to stand out from everyone else that's using these same content templates, writing the same thing, and not really inspiring or motivating your audience into action, this is where we want to go that extra step so people can get to know us faster, so people can get that transformation and value faster, and people can, really build that trust and no trust factor, essentially. And this is what challenges and events allows you to do. And I didn't realize this in the very beginning when I first started my business. I just wanted to run a challenge because we were in the middle of a global pandemic, and there was a lot of negativity in the online space. So I just wanted to create a positive, uplifting 5-day challenge to sort of, get people in a good headspace again. And I made an offer at the end and I signed clients. And little did I know that that was the beginning of my $500,000 business journey. And if only I had truly known the power of it, I probably wouldn't have, quote unquote, wasted. I say that with quotations because I don't regret anything and I wouldn't change anything, but I probably wouldn't have wasted so much time and money on trying to learn other strategies thinking that I was missing something when really I was just onto something from the beginning, right? From listening to my heart and intuition of what I really wanted to do and the fact that it worked. But I went off in different directions at points thinking I'm missing something because all of these other coaches are telling me I need to do this and I need to do that to succeed when really I knew what I was doing from the beginning. And of course, everything I've learned and done over the last 3 years has supported me to enhance the results of my challenges and events. And that's why, I'm not just bringing in, $10K per month now, but I'm actually bringing in anywhere between $40,000 and $80,000 per month. And I have no doubt it'll continue to grow, but that's because I've now found what truly works. I've created a formula that I use every single time. And as my audience grows each and every single month, the results of my challenges and events grow. And so if you are creating all of this content endlessly and you just feel like no one's liking, no one's engaging, no one's reaching out, they're not ideal clients and they're not converting, this is a strategy I would highly recommend adopting, running these virtual challenges and events, right? And so some people are like, what is a challenge? What is an event? It's essentially just an opportunity where you invite all of your ideal clients, so your target audience, to participate in something that you have created. So a virtual experience, whether that's a 1-hour workshop, a 1-hour webinar, masterclass, they're all the same thing, and a weekend intensive, a 5-day challenge, a 10-day challenge, a 2-day challenge, whatever you want to call it. Some sort of virtual experience, right? That you can do on social media that allows, anyone around the world to participate in. So it's really scalable and sustainable. You don't need to hire out an event or anything like that. That allows your audience to experience you and what you have to offer, like the value that you bring. So people get sold on your concept and the way that you teach and coach people. And then you simply make an offer at the end that matches what you've just supported people with so that they can continue the journey. Because we all know that free stuff, yes, is amazing and changes people's lives, like books and podcasts and challenges and events and things like that. But if we want to get really deep, go really far and go really fast, that is in paid containers. And we all know that if you are a coach, I really hope that you have a coach, right? So that you are in integrity and an embodiment of what it is you want to create for yourself. But when you are in those paid containers, you grow a lot faster than people that aren't in those paid containers. There's a lot of evidence showcasing that. That's like saying if I was a personal trainer and I didn't exercise or eat healthy, it just doesn't make any sense. No one's going to want to work with you, right? And so as a coach, we literally get paid to be an example of what it is we preach, right? We practice what we preach. We are an example of what you are able to create and have and be as a result of doing the thing that it is that you talk about, whether that's a health thing or a relationship thing or a business thing or a mindset thing and so forth. And so we want to run these challenges and events to speed up this process, right? And so yes, we want to be posting content. We want to be posting quality content. But if we're creating content that then leads people to our challenges and events, rather than it potentially taking months on end of people, seeing our stuff, they get a deep dive experience, almost like a taste tester of what it could be like to work with you. And it makes it a lot easier for your audience to say yes to working with you because they've got that trust, because they've seen the way that you serve and support other people. It's also really scalable in the sense that you literally only need to run one event per month, right? That you'll see some people run events every week, every 2 weeks, every quarter. I personally just run one a month because that's sustainable to me. It works. It's so much fun. And not only do I get to, multi-purpose it in the sense that I can sell these events after if I really wanted to. I can clip the videos and create, content out of it. All of these things I can do, so it's really sustainable in that sense, but I also get to have so much fun. It makes content creation really easy because you're just talking about the same topic of what your event is going to be about, and you have the call to action to join your free event, right? Typically speaking, right? And it just makes it really easy for your audience to take action. Whereas when are you ready to create aligned, scalable results in your coaching or service-based business? If so, I'd love to work with you. I support my clients through my signature programs, Rise to Coach, which is for new coaches or service providers wanting to sign their first clients, and Rise to 6 to scale to consistent 10K months. DM me at Sofia Rose Bernardi on Instagram to learn more and see if one of my programs is the right fit for you. Action. Whereas when you're just creating content and like you're not making an offer, you're not directing them anywhere, or you're just saying like book a call, which is like everyone's call to action these days, and that's fine. If that's part of your business model, that's great, and it absolutely works for me as well. But if you are, doing that extra mile of running an event that people can come to get a nice taster, maybe before booking a call or instead of booking a call, and they just sign up from there, it just makes your life a lot easier rather than having back-to-back sales calls and things like that, and standing, you're not standing out, right? We want you to stand out. That's how people are going to choose you over someone else, right? And so we want to be running those challenges and events. And if you can see the benefits in this, it's great for coaches that are working a full-time job, or, have children and are a little bit time poor. And even if you're not time poor, like I'm not time poor, but I was at one point, and this is what really supported me to get out of that situation. But if you are in that situation, running challenges can be great because you only need to do it once per month, and then it brings, your entire cash flow for the month all at once. So all you would need, let's just say hypothetically, you were charging $2,500 for your program, and let's just say you had 50 people come to your challenge or event, right? I teach my clients how they can, get like 100 people organically and more, right? But let's just say hypothetically, you had 50 people come, and let's just say out of that, 20 people showed up live and the others watched the replay, or maybe not at all. Like, imagine making an offer to 20 people at once. If they've just experienced 1 hour with you or 3 days with you or whatever it is, and you make an offer that matches what you've been supporting them with, and they've stayed that whole time because they're now sold on your concept because you've done this very strategically. Imagine just having 4 people sign up out of the 20, right? 4 people at $2,500 is $10,000. There you go. So can you see how by bringing lots of people at once, really serving them, and then making an offer that's going to support them at a much deeper level, how easy it can be, as opposed to creating endless amounts of content, it taking months and months on end, if at all, and you blend in with everyone else because you're not doing anything that makes you stand out or actually share your concept and your energy. That's hard to get across in a written post or in one reel or one TikTok or one carousel. Whereas when you run a big virtual event, people really get all of that at a much deeper and faster level. So if that sounds like something you want, I'm literally going to be teaching you this whole process at my upcoming free 3-day challenge, which is starting tomorrow. So how to run a money-making challenge from the 28th to the 30th of March. And I'm going to teach you how to run a free challenge that blows up your business to consistent 10K months, right? It's going to be at 7 a.m. AC DT time, or 3:30 p.m. EST time, or 8:30 p.m. GMT time. Okay, so super excited, but if you just sign up with the link that is in the show notes or the description, you will be able to register for free, and you will get the links to the replays if you can't make it live. But if you'd like to make it live, I would so love to see you there. You will literally get to see this strategy in action as well as learn it. And I would love to have you along for the ride. It'll be so much fun. Like I said, if you're a couple of days late listening to this, you can still get access to the replay, and I highly recommend you do whilst it's available. available, you can also head to my Instagram at Sofia Rose Bernardi and sign up with the link in my bio. I would so love to see you there. It's going to be so much fun. Like I said, if you've ever been to an event of mine, I go all out, and we've had a record amount of people sign up all organically. No paid ads, no lengthy sales pages, no complicated tech, just one simple strategy that I'm following that brings hundreds of people into my space and converts a lot of people as well, which is supporting me to continue to grow my reoccurring revenue, which in turn supports me to have a sustainable, scalable business and allows me to help my clients at a deep level, put more energy into my content, and live my best fucking life. I'm not even joking. So I'm very, very grateful, and I'm very excited to just teach this process to other people so that they don't have to just continuously create all of this content and feel like it's not getting the return on investment that they desire. There is another way, guys. There is another way, and I would love to teach you that. So sign up if you haven't already. If you are signed up, I'm so freaking excited. Also, on top of that, please check your junk, spam, and promotional folders just in case the registration confirmation email has slipped in there, and add me as a contact while you're at it so that you do actually get the emails giving you the replays, right? So please check that folder. It does sometimes slip in there, unfortunately, because I talk about income in my emails, and that slips it into there, unfortunately. But I love to be, sharing, the numbers with people so they know what's possible for them when they go all in on it. So make sure you check your junk, spam, and promotion folder, add me as a contact, and yeah, can't fucking wait. See you guys next week. Are you ready to create aligned, scalable results in your coaching or service-based business? If so, I'd love to work with you. I support my clients through my signature programs, Rise to Coach, which is for new coaches or service providers wanting to sign their first clients, and Rise to 6 to scale to consistent 10K months. DM me at Sofia Rose Bernardi on Instagram to learn more and see if one of my programs is the right fit for you.